of terms of services will cost significant human and financial investments. However, this should not be an obstacle to its implementation. If it is serving as an obstacle to its implementation, then what we can do is provide financial incentives to these companies in the form of tax breaks in order to offset some of the costs that are incurred by engaging in these practices. In addition to proactively enforcing their terms of services, these social media platforms can also work with other key players to counter terrorist propaganda online. There's an app that's utilized by terrorists known as the Dawn of Glad Tidings, and particularly by ISIL terrorists. This app, when downloaded onto a user's device and when the user registers for a service, will post pro-ISIL tweets to the user's account and will do so in such a manner as to avoid any spam detection algorithms from Twitter. Why can't we modify these types of apps or create new ones that can counter terrorist propaganda? Apart from the proactive enforcement of terms of services, the development of apps and programs that can counter terrorist propaganda, we should also ask several key players to leverage social media, and these key players can be law enforcement, other government organizations, private institutions, societal institutions, and the public at large, to highlight any failures of terrorists, to discourage terrorist operatives and supporters, and finally to delegitimize and discredit terrorist actions. And this can be in the form of highlighting inconsistencies and contradictions in their actions and in their ideologies. To some extent, this is occurring today. However, in order for it to have a lasting change, what we need done is to have these key players coordinate their responses, engage in these practices in a more continuous manner, and do so at a greater extent than it is occurring today.